Give me liberty, or give me... How will you fill in the blank? How valuable is freedom? Friend, thanks for joining today's Freedom Challenge. Please accept the challenge and engage, reflect, and comment and respond. Now, let's dive in. Can you picture this scene? It's a church, St. John's Church in Richmond, and it's March 23, 1775. Speakers are taking turns at the pulpit in a vigorous debate with various positions at the Second Virginia Revolutionary Convention meeting. And then Patrick Henry summons all his courage and passion to proclaim his firm position in a speech that inspires a revolution for freedom. Give me liberty or give me death is the conclusion, and by far the most famous 7 words from his speech of over 1,200 words. Now let's consider a bit more context in this quote. Patrick Henry proclaimed, "Is life so dear, or peace so sweet, as to be purchased at the price of chains and slavery? Forbid it, Almighty God! I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death." Now let's think about all the men and women who have pledged their honor and their lives, and they gave everything to secure and to preserve and defend the liberties that we enjoy today. Even as stated in the final phrase of the Declaration of Independence. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. And let's think about some other famous figures who stood and sacrificed for freedom. Abraham Lincoln, Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King Jr., and so many who maintain the struggle for freedom even today. Now, what will we accept and replace for liberty and freedom today? Comfort? Peace? Good connections for streaming and gaming diversions? Stimulus checks? Government promises, restrictions, or even spying on us, claimed for our safety and our security and necessity? Will we stand up and speak out for liberty, wherever and whenever appropriate? What will you and I say and do today to preserve our freedoms? Is loving freedom something that's still universally considered a virtue? So much is divisive today. Can we agree on and unite in our value of freedom, of liberty? And if we are to give up our freedoms today, what is the higher value that compels us to give up our freedom? Surely, it is not the false promise of a life of ease and lack of struggle. Will we be complacent, or will we stand and speak for freedom? If not for ourselves, for our grandchildren. And when government or some other authority offers us something that they say is necessary for our well-being, but it requires us to give up some of our basic freedoms, what will we choose? How will we choose? How will we weigh the relative value of our freedom? And what about freedom is most important, most precious to you? Is there something you value more than freedom? And so today, let us reflect on the value and importance of our freedoms. To what length would we be willing to sacrifice to preserve freedom? What words will we, you and I, proclaim? In today's world, that might be sharing and posting. And what action can we take today and in the coming days to preserve our freedoms for ourselves and future generations? What can we learn from Patrick Henry and other voices for freedom that can be applied today? As we value the right of voting in a free society, how can we use our rights to ensure the rights and freedoms for future generations? I also recommend reading Patrick Henry's entire speech. It's well worth the time and effort of a quick internet search on Patrick Henry's speech to inform our perspective on evaluating and standing up for and speaking out boldly for our perspectives on freedom in open dialogue while respecting differing viewpoints. Hey, thanks so much for engaging today's Freedom Challenge. These are my questions and thoughts. What do you think? Please share your comments. And if you missed it, please check out Freedom Challenge Day 1 and a new Freedom Song video called Stand Forever Free. Thanks, and stand forever free.